Okay, so we need to catch up with Marina. Yeah, the last time we met up with Barnabas. Yeah, I think it was her little cousin, the little inventor that got sick. Um, so in this one, yeah, my my voice is trying to go for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully that doesn't last. But in this episode, we meet a villain that shows up off and on throughout the series. Now we are on episode 5, and I believe there's 26 episodes altogether. Yeah, it's in the 20s, almost reaching 30. So, but so anyway, let's get into it.
Our story begins on the high seas, where a vessel from the kingdom of Braxton is fast approaching for a rendezvous with evil.
Drop anchor! This is the spot!
There he is!
Hear me! I am Lothar, Crown Prince of the Kingdom of Braxton. I've come to meet with Hedwig, the Great Sea Witch.
I've been waiting for you. Have you come all this way to accept my proposal regarding Prince Justin of Gandor?
We've called for a peace conference with the Kingdom of Gandor, and we've invited Prince Justin to attend to represent his father, King Charles.
Oh, his dad has a name.
So what?
It's all just a scheme to get him away from his guards. Once he's in the forest, my men will capture him. Then we'll give him to you.
Very good. And now for your efforts.
This is incredible. I've never seen such treasure.
I presume this meets with your approval?
Speechless.
Just make sure you hold up your end of the bargain.
Have no doubt on that score, Sea Witch. Before the week is out, Justin shall belong to you.
Then our meeting is at an end.
All right, men.
Okay, a lot to unpack here. So first of all, his Justin's dad's name is Charles. I don't remember because there was, of course, the I think it was the first episode. Yeah, it had to be where it was the whole engagement and with Cecily, good old Cecily, and just sure that she was where what was his name? The old wizard calling her a flibbertigibbet, and which is a word that my great grandmother always used. But yeah, I don't remember them ever using names for Justin's parents. Well, now we have a name for the dad. It's Charles. So we have that that confirmed. And so and so Justin has a a rival. It's Lothar. And yeah, he's um so they have a peace conference that's gonna go, and apparently they're going to lure him away from his guards, and then they're gonna ambush him. That's basically what the whole thing is. And yeah, it's a big old trick, big old tricky pants. And excuse me, sorry. So from the sound of it, not a bad plan. I mean, peace treaty, because again, this is a political alliance thing, so it should work. And but here's where the red flags start flaring up for me. Okay, because again, at what point is his name is Ansel or Ansel? Yeah, the old wizard. I can't remember his name because it's been so long. He needs to show up again, and I'm hoping it's this one because he's the mentor of Justin. So I would think that he's going to show up because, you know, and I mean, I understand, the kids need to learn from their mistakes and everything, but this is part of the kingdom. Okay, what Lothar's doing, and especially with him going to Hedwig to do this. And we know that the old wizard has some kind of connection with Hedwig. Yeah, so and then my final thing, and then we'll move on, is what made him go to Hedwig? Like, did he hear some legend about the sea witch and then just take a chance? Or yeah, that's a little concerning that you decide to go to the seven seas and to, to do this. There are other ways, my dude. I mean, there are so many other ways to do this. It's adult brain thinking, but as a kid, it makes perfect sense because it did for me. All right, let's see how this works.
Step to it. Let's weigh anchor.
The prince is in great danger. Wow, what should I do? I better let Marina know about this.
It's Bobo. She has an ocarina.
Marina! Huh? Marina, it's Justin. They're gonna Prince Lothar.
Breathe.
Calm down, Bobo. What are you talking about?
I'll tell you on the way. Come on.
I see. So all I have to do is tell Justin not to attend that peace conference, and he'll be safe. I should be able to do that in an hour.
Good luck, Marina. I'm gonna go now. I have to tell Winnie about this. She hates it if I don't keep her informed. I'll see you later.
She hates it if nobody keeps her informed. Ah, there he is.
Oh, there's King Charles. But I thought this was Justin's room.
Justin, where are you? Oh, sorry to interrupt, Your Majesty.
It's all right, my dear.
You haven't seen your son around here, have you? We were supposed to go horseback riding together, but he's late as usual.
Well, it's not his fault. I had to send him on a matter of state.
Was it very important?
Oh, yes. It could mean a whole new relationship with our neighbors.
What do you mean?
The King of Braxton sent us a message that he wants to have a peace conference. I dispatched Justin as my representative. It was really quite a surprise, but it should lead to renewed cooperation between the two kingdoms. I'm sorry you missed him. He just left.
I'm sorry, too. I would have liked to wish him well. We can go horseback riding anytime, maybe even when he comes back. I know that his duty to the kingdom must come first.
Glad you understand.
Good day, Your Majesty.
Okay. And excuse me. What the king just said, doesn't that contradict what Lothar just said? Like Charles said that they got a message about a peace conference. Okay, fine. And then he said that he sent Justin as his representative. But that is not what Lothar said to Hedwig. Because from what it sounded like at the beginning was that the whole point was for Justin to come no matter what, not for them to choose a representative. It was that Justin come no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, something again, excuse me. Something got disconnected here. Hear the AOL. Da-da-da. Because yeah, because what King Charles is saying is not coinciding with what was said at the beginning. Because Lothar was making it very clear that they were going to lure Justin into a trap. So yeah, they sent the message, but he had to, yeah, it's just I think the writing got a little skewed there. And yeah, um so I'm sure that they got the message, and or maybe it's just one of those where uh maybe Charles is just a very one of those cautious kings, but at the same time he wants his son to learn about politics in this way, and he's like, you know what, I'll send you as my representative. None of these guys, you have to something like that. Yeah. Hey, I'll overthink it to Kingdom Come. We all know that. And so and but yeah, so that's we get more of a flavor of King Charles. And I'm this is something that came up when I was talking to a friend of mine. We were talking about uh our cartoons when we were kids, and you know the sitcoms a lot of times it got old fast. They had this formula where the dads weren't very bright, and when you look at a lot of the sitcoms from the 80s, quite a few of them, the adults even are not very bright. But when you look at the cartoons, and I mean, like right here, excuse me, and you know, like one of my favorites is DuckTales. Every one of those adults took care of the kids. Mrs. Beakley was the grandmother to Webbigail. She took care of, I mean, she just swooped right in and took care of Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I mean, even Gizmo Duck took care of those kids, you know. He was very protective of those kids. And so when you and even uh Darkwing Duck adopted Gosalyn. So um when you look at a lot of these cartoons and you see the dad, well, and you know, even Heathcliff, you know, there's always that big thing. Are you a Heathcliff fan or Garfield fan? But let's be honest, you know, John Arbuckle had his faults, but he was a good parent to Odie and Garfield for Garfield being Garfield, you know. But Heathcliff had these two grandparents who were taking care of the grandson and Heathcliff. So And I still know the the theme song to Heathcliff. So yeah, there are a lot of those uh cartoons that I grew up with that have these father figures, these parent figures that aren't, I mean, you know, we saw Zelda's dad and he's having a good time. He's enjoying himself and everything. You know, one or two of those were there like that, not a big deal. But for the most part, you saw very responsible parents and adult figures. And so and but and the reason that I bring this up is because I feel like a lot of times I say, well, I really like his dad. I really like this person. I really like this adult figure and everything like that. And people are like, but why? It's overkill. Why do you keep liking? And but I just wanted to point that out. And I do want to point out that one of my favorite cartoons was also Ed, Edd n Eddy that had zero. I did like Ed, Edd n Eddy, so you didn't see any adult figures in that. So, anyway, I hope all of that made sense. And so anyway, let's keep going. Let's see what Cecily's gonna say.
I don't believe Justin had the nerve to stand me up for some stupid conference in Braxton. Who does he think he is anyway? He's already left for the conference. Now what do I do?
I love her logic.
Maybe I'll go riding myself.
Oh, that's it. I'll catch up with him. Huh?
I thought I heard a voice out there.
See, he's got good ideas.
It must have been the wind.
Phew, that was a close one. I'm sorry to take this money without your permission, Justin, but I have to get a horse if I'm going to save your life.
You old nags have gotten to be more trouble than you're worth. I'd probably do better if I sold you to the glue factory.
Oh my goodness.
Huh?
Excuse me, sir, have I come to the right place if I want to buy a horse?
Sure, if you have any money.
Well, would this be enough, sir?
Oh.
There he goes.
Is it too little?
Well, it's a lot less than I usually get for my horses, but...
Don't you take it? I have to get a horse. A friend of mine is in trouble.
Well, if you're really desperate, okay. But that horse in the corner is the only one I can sell you for the amount you're willing to pay.
That
Oh.
will be fine. I'll take him right now.
Good luck. Hope you can help your friend.
Excuse me, could you go a little faster?
Oh, brother, I can't believe how stupid that girl is. Why, she must have been raised in a cave somewhere. What a fool. Ah!
Something tells me this is going to come back to haunt him. Oh boy. Yep. Yeah, I don't think this is the last we're going to see of this guy. Oh man. And at first I was going to say something about her learning to ride a horse so quickly, but we've been seeing a lot of Justin's adventures on the ocean floor. We haven't seen a lot of them, of her with him on the surface. So something tells me that he taught her how to ride a horse. So yeah, because when I first saw that, I'm like, how did she learn so quickly to ride a, yeah, I'm pretty sure that uh he taught her all that, being the nice guy that he is. Yeah, he's riding, he's going horseback riding behind Cecily's back. You know I said it when we first started watching this. Cecily is one of those that she's more irritating than anything else. But I mean, her logic is so flawed, and it's like people like this. So, so like, oh man. I know of at least three different people who are like Cecily, and it cracks me up because Cecily is supposed to be a teenage girl. I mean, I remember people who were like Cecily when I was a teenager. I mean, the the high school halls were filled with people like that. But in my adult life, the fact that people still act like that, it's just ridiculous, man. So yeah, I mean, with Cecily, I mean, the things that she says, whoever wrote Cecily, I, I give so much credit for because they knew somebody like this, be it in their teenage years or when they wrote this series. Because oh man, because it's like I relate. We all do. We know, and it's scary sometimes when you watch these cartoons or whatever, a series, and it's like, I know someone like that. We all know a Cecily. We all do. All right, let's continue.
Just for that, you get no supper.
That's right.
Yeah! Come on, Chauncey, you're falling behind.
No. Hey, Justin, why don't we take a break?
What's the matter? Is the ride too much for you?
No, I just have a bad feeling about this forest. I wish we'd brought some guards with us just to be on the safe side.
Well, now, it sounds like you don't trust the Crown Prince of Braxton.
You're right.
What would happen if we all felt like that? Peace begins with trust.
If you ask me, peace begins with strength.
All right, you have to be strong, but you have to take chances, too.
I think we're taking a big one now.
Here he comes.
Let us pass. We have business in Braxton.
No, you don't.
Prince Lothar.
Your valet's right. You should have brought guards with you. There is no peace conference, Justin.
You mean it's a trick?
Okay, again, with the plan, because at the beginning when Lothar talked to Hedwig, didn't he say that they were going to lure him away from the guards? And then Chauncey said that they should have brought guards. Yeah, it's just like when the king was talking about uh the peace treaty itself. Yeah, somewhere along the lines the writing got a little skewed, I think. And but yeah, because when he said it to Hedwig, but then as the episode continues, it just things are, it's falling apart. It's just oh man. And I'm I'm a little frustrated with Justin's naive, you know, attitude, because Chauncey is right. And even Lothar pointed that out. He should have listened to your valet. And I mean, it's pretty typical bad guy formula, where well, you were wrong. You should have done this, and then they start talking about at least that didn't happen. Lothar does not start preaching about what they're going to do and all this. Yeah, where you get the long monologue and everything. Lothar didn't do that. I give him credit for that. Oh gosh. How many times do they do that where they go on and on and on about the and then I'm going to do this and then this and then and it's like just do it already. We've been sitting here for an hour waiting for okay, whatever. It's not a very good bad guy. No, he didn't do that. But I mean, I I mean the whole thing where Justin's like, well, peace begins with trust and all this. Great, everything, but um uh this is a peace alliance, dude. Think about the person that you're going to see. Obviously, you've been at war with this person for a long time, with this country for, or territory or whatever for quite some time, and there's a reason for that. You don't just all of a sudden go over there, cross the border and you're like, peace. And they're like, yes, yay, shake hands, we're good. Chauncey had it right. And the fact that he tried to tell Justin that, and Justin's like in La La Land, that's frustrating. My adult brain was dying right there. Oh my gosh. This is the moment where Chauncey gets an I told you so moment. Okay. Let's let's all agree to that. Okay. All right. Let's see how Marina does.
What's the matter?
Uh-oh.
Oh. So, that's it, huh? Can't carry me anymore? That's all right. I can't be too far behind. I'll go on alone. Come on, stand up. And go on back home. Hurry before it gets dark. I don't have much time left. I have to get back to the sea before I turn into a mermaid again.
I would think she'd go the other way, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, now she's going the right way. That's not good. Okay. So, yeah, because she was saying that she needed to go back to the sea. So why did she keep going? I guess she's determined to find Justin. That's what it seems like. But then once this bobcat or whatever it is leapt out, she started going back the way, because she should have started going the way of the stables. That would take her back towards the sea. And but the other thing is that with all this noise going on, I would think that the group, Justin and Lothar and all them would hear this. Now, as much as I would not want Lothar to see Marina, because that potion is gonna wear off soon, I'm sure. And oh man, I can only imagine Lothar's brain kickstarting. Yes, don't even want to think about that. But But the thing is with, I mean, this isn't quiet, so I would think that Lothar's men, and of course Justin and Chauncey, shouldn't they hear this? Honestly, how far away is she from them? It couldn't be that far away. Of course, the horse was going at a slow pace, so. All right, let's see her get out of this.
I better go while I can.
Uh-oh. How are you gonna get out of this?
Please, let me go. I'm trying to help a friend who's in trouble.
The ocarina.
Oh, of course, that's it. I'm glad you like the music. I really have to go now, but I promise I'll come back and play it again as soon as I can. Hmm? Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry to be such a burden, Mr. Bear, but could you get me to the ocean, please?
Well, she got out of that just fine.
Hedwig! As I promised, I've brought you Justin.
You vile witch!
What terrible manners you have. Now he's going to wish you a pleasant afternoon. Lothar, have the two of them drink the potion from that flask.
Give it to them.
Yes, sir. Now, your turn.
No, I don't want to take it. No, she's gonna turn me into a frog or a lizard.
Shut up, stupid.
That's perfect. Now have your men throw them in the water and the deal will be complete.
Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you, Hedwig. Come on, men, let's go.
I wonder how long they can hold their breath.
Which episode was that where Justin and Marina were in her grotto and they found that flask? And yeah, because they were trying to find the slate. Remember that gold slate that would make Marina human, and they found the flask. Did she make more? Yeah, because she acted like that was the only flask she had left. Or maybe she found another one. Who knows? It's not like she's mass producing it or anything. Or maybe she is and we just don't know. Who else down in the ocean really need it, right? I mean, oh my gosh. Oh man. It's yeah, because I remember that one and I don't remember which episode because again, this is only the fifth episode. And they had found they were going back and forth, you know, Marina's team and Hedwig's team were going back and forth with that slab, and they found that flask. And then like the end of the episode was Hedwig going insane because the flask was gone. and, and so It's funny to find little bits and pieces like that. You know, I've said it before when doing these, is that because of the fact that these weren't, you know, on DVD, some of them were put on VHS. I think this was put on VHS once, and it's never been put on DVD. And so, and a lot of times it was just certain episodes were put on VHS, like what is it? Chippendale Rescue Rangers. They would put like 2 episodes on a VHS. And I remember we had one of those VHS. And so it wasn't the entire series a lot of times. So the fact that they would have stuff like that, you know, like little things like that, and because you just don't remember it, you know, especially when the reruns are going, and you know, see it next week, see it in a couple days, you know. I love it. I absolutely love it. And those that's how we weren't binging. We weren't binging. All right, let's see him get out of this. We're all laughing.
Phew, it's a lot tougher than I thought. Your weight is slowing me down. There, that's better. You wait here, and when I'm done, I'll come back for you. But that is if I feel like it.
Hey!
Rude.
Old witch, where are you taking Prince Justin?
You can't leave him tied up like that. When the potion of change wears off, Chauncey will drown.
Who cares? He's not important to my plan, not like you, Justin.
You monster! You have no regard for human life.
Don't worry, Justin. Somehow I'll get myself out of this fix. I swear I will. Uh-oh.
There she is.
Oh, this looks good.
Winnie!
Oh no.
Bobo, why'd you sneak up on me like that?
Sorry, Winnie, but it's urgent. Hedwig's come up with a plan to capture Justin, and Marina's gone out to try and save him.
Really? And where's Marina right now?
She drank the potion of change and went to Justin's castle.
Ah.
But I don't know if she caught him in time.
Oh my, I have to go find her.
Good for Winnie. She doesn't waste any time. Hey, wait up, I'm coming.
This was so nice of you. I'll never be able to thank you enough. Well, goodbye now.
Uh-oh. She just made it. Good thing she had that flute.
Marina, wait!
Chauncey, what happened? Who tied you up?
Thanks, Marina. I almost got waterlogged.
Chauncey, what's happened to Justin?
Oh, I'm glad you reminded me. Hedwig dragged him off somewhere. She said I wasn't important to her plan, but he was.
Oh no, I've got to rescue him before it's too late.
Wait a minute. I'll go with you.
You'd better get out of the water. That potion won't last long, and when it wears off, you're in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a point.
Good luck, and take care.
Marina!
What is she doing?
She's not in here. She's not in here either. Oh no, where in the world could she be?
No word from Justin yet.
No?
Well, I don't expect he'll be too long, will he? 'Cause I've been planning this horseback picnic for quite a while.
Ah, yes, you're going on a picnic.
Now I wonder if it's going to happen at all. I'd better prepare the horses so we can leave when he gets back.
Yes, go prepare the horses. Good idea.
Please let me know when he arrives, no matter what time it is. I'm determined to have this picnic.
No? Did you see that?
Let you know no matter what time. Huh? Good heavens! What's Cecily. Speak to me, girl. Are you ill?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I thought I saw a seahorse pass before my eyes.
You saw a seahorse? I must tell you, Cecily, that's an unlikely possibility. Seahorses only live underwater. It must have been your imagination.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Oh!
Cecily, I think you need to get some rest. You shouldn't be going horseback riding in your condition.
Oh, whoever came up with that, that little bit of comedy is fantastic. Oh man, I love it. Even the writers have it out for Cecil. Oh, you almost feel bad for her. Yeah. I mean, you watch it and you're like, wait a minute, what is Winnie doing going around the castle? She could get caught. Well, she did, but in the funniest way possible. Oh my goodness. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Yeah, shouldn't go horseback riding. You're seeing see her. Charles is right. I mean, they're underwater. What are you seeing seahorses? You're not well. You're not well, young lady. Oh, good heavens. Oh, if you didn't laugh, I I don't know what's wrong with you. Something's wrong. All right, let's keep going.
Are you all right, Justin?
It's a trap, Marina. Get out while you can.
Should have seen that.
Only it's too late now.
Oh,
Stand guard, my pretties, and make sure we have no unexpected visitors.
What's the plan here? Like, I get capturing, but what was the plan to capture him?
Oh, Winnie, hello.
I'm looking for Marina. Have you seen her?
She just saved my life. She said she was going off to Hedwig's grotto to try to rescue Prince Justin.
She didn't go there alone. Did she?
I'm afraid so. I wanted to go with her, but the potion of change was about to wear off, and she wouldn't let me.
Goodbye, Chauncey. Sorry to fly off, but she may be in trouble. I have to help her.
What a loyal seahorse.
Oh dear.
Marina!
Oh dear. Here it comes. I think this time it's because she's scared.
This won't work. There's too many of them. Wait, I've got it.
Yeah, the look on her face, I think this time it was because she was legit scared, and then it shifted.
Your little friend has given up? Well, isn't that too bad? I guess you're on your own. So, it's just the three of us, and I'll bet you can't guess what it is that I hate most in all the world.
I'd say everything.
Seriously, what's the plan here? Okay, now I was on board with the whole thing with Lothar. But now that Hedwig has Justin, did I miss a part? Like, is she holding Justin for ransom to give to Charles? Because now it's just I mean, like, honestly, Lothar's part was easy peasy lemon squeezy. I mean, and the only thing was that when he said what he said at the beginning kind of got a little skewed, you know, when Charles said something and then yeah, there was the point where Chauncey had said something about the guards and yeah, so it got a little um and every once in a while that happens in episodes. I've come across that in several different I think we came across that in some Legend of Zelda episodes and even in Jace episodes. So it happens. And yeah, somewhere in the editing process it gets missed. But now all of a sudden it's like you're pulling again in here. What is going on? So now you have Justin. What are you doing? Like, what? I'm lost. At this point, I am just completely lost as to what's going. I mean, like the episode is called Lothar's Revenge. I would think that there would be more Lothar at this point. Is he just is she keeping hold of him, keeping hold of Justin for the sake of Lothar? But why? Answers. I need them. Yeah, this is not making sense now. It's kind of all jumbled now. It's not making. Maybe I missed something. I'll have to go back and watch the beginning. It's not connecting now. What's with all this part? I get holding, but is there a ransom? What's going on? Yeah, this is a big nothing burger to me. All right, let's keep going.
No, not everything. Just those things that are good and beautiful. When I see something like that, I get an uncontrollable urge to destroy it.
See, she's doing the monologue thing.
But it's so long and beautiful. I feel like cutting it off. Of course, for that I'll need my scissors.
What is the point?
This drawer somewhere. I guess not. Maybe they're buried in this cabinet.
Stop it! Leave her alone, you witch!
Scissors, scissors, where can you be? There's special scissors for under the sea. And I know they're in here someplace.
Yeah, see,
Oh.
this
Make me this.
There we go. Now, how about a little off the top, sweetie? I didn't mean it. I was only going to trim her split ends.
I mean, it's funny, but
Good work.
Thanks a lot, Bobo. We'd better get out of here.
All right, follow me.
oh, you're
Hope there's
surrounded.
another way out, because we're not getting out here.
Marina! We're over here. This looks so heavy.
Are you ready, folks?
Quickly, Justin, cover up your ears.
Here we go.
Winnie! Hey, you're both all right. Yes, thanks to you and Bobo.
How'd you like the concert? I think my voice is getting better with practice.
Really? I couldn't tell. I had my fingers in my ears the whole time.
Please, Your Highness.
Here he
I had no
is.
idea the girl was a friend of yours. Believe me, if I had known, I never would have charged her a thing. I'm a loyal subject.
Is that right?
Oh,
Cheap crook.
lies.
You made her pay a small fortune for a horse that was too weak to carry her. Am I right? If you ever do such a thing again, I'll come back here and... I'll take this back since it belongs to me.
But Your Highness, that
You
belongs...
have some objections?
Why, no, Your Highness.
No, no,
I guess this place won't be very comfortable for you anymore, will it? Marina, I'm all through here. We can go now.
What about your money? I feel terrible I took it without your permission.
You mean this?
Oh.
He gave it back.
That was nice of him.
Technically.
Oh, are you coming with us? That's wonderful. What are you going to do with him?
Well, Cecily wants to go horseback riding with me. I thought I'd give it to her as a present.
Good idea.
Oh. And that's the end. So, yeah, we'll see Lothar again. And I don't remember how many episodes he shows up. Mainly, yeah, after Hedwig ends up with Justin, it just kind of goes into chaos. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You can let me know, but it what was what was her plan after that? Was there a ransom? What was going on? It just, yeah, it was like she didn't even know what she was going to be doing. I mean, like the whole thing of saying that she was going to cut off Marina's hair. Why? Was I think the writers kind of lost track of what they were doing. I mean, the episode's name is Lothar's Revenge. Keep it at that. Anyway, that is episode 5.